evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof, and welcome back, my friends. It's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. And this Wednesday, my friends, we are playing Stray Gods. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I decided, like, after the Hades intro and the mixing it up with the Something Rotten cast recording, I thought we'd bring it back a little lower and put some Transistor on. Honestly, I haven't heard the soundtrack to Transistor for a very long time. But yeah, welcome everybody. Today, we are playing Stray Gods, a game that, if I recall correctly, Ed, you recommended. But you haven't seen it. So, I guess we're gonna find out together. You just had a thought it exists and dug it up from an old Humble Bundle. Fair enough. I haven't checked my Humble Bundle. I have probably a dozen different codes in there. But yeah. Today we are playing Stray Gods, the role-playing musical about the gods of Olympus, which I'm very intrigued by. I don't know how it plays. I don't know the mechanics. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah. I'm gonna quickly check my options. We've put the subtitle size on large. I get the feeling that we're gonna need it. They have a lot of audio options for this. Like an extensive amount of audio options. Low gameplay, high narrative, telltale come VN fashion, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, they have extensive audio options. I'm gonna leave them all at 100 because I assume that a game that is all about music will have had decent balancing to start with. Thank you for the tea check, Madeline. I shall take a sip. Right. I don't know how long this game is. We might be here for a few streams, or it might be a one and done thing. Like with Industria, I expected more than one stream, but it was one stream total. That surprised me, to be honest. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not gonna put a chapter titling on it yet. Yes, there is a button for content warning. So if you want to know the content warnings, these are the content warnings for this game. Alcohol use, violence, PTSD, death, and themes of suicide. These are the content warnings for this game. If you do not want to see any of these, please click away now. With that being said, content warnings delivered. I'm going to press confirm, and we're going to press new game. And we're going to put our new game in slot 1. It also gives you the content warnings before you start the game. That's good. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. From our teams all across the world, enjoy the show. This game was made on stolen ground. We would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri and Bunwurrung peoples of the Kulin Nation and the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. Sovereignty was never ceded. This game was Also built on Treaty 6 territory and a traditional meeting ground and home for many indigenous peoples, including Cree, Saulteaux, Nistapi, Metis, and Nakota Sioux. Oh. Okay. Well, there you have it. That's honestly very thoughtful of them. Yeah. They can't fix it. Like they don't. The studio probably works out of a rental studio. They can't fix it. That's the landlord's fault, and the landlord's not going to do fucking anything. We already know that. They can acknowledge it, and that's a step in the right direction. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Act 1.
Four hours.
Oh no.
4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Okay, it could be
In your
worse.
dream, was the stage on fire? Because otherwise, I find that hard to believe.
Whoa, can we do that for our next gig?
We are not setting the stage on fire, Brian. Please stop asking. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm, crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What?
Oh, they're fucking.
You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around.
Oh, they're
What?
definitely
Have
fucking.
you heard yourself snore?
Oh, they are definitely fucking. Oh god.
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would...
I'm sorry, did you see how they walked away, Rockethead? Oh. I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. What did she say? I'm guessing this is the romance option. I mean, it's a story about the Greek gods, Sophia. We got gays. Did anyone catch what she actually said? I wasn't paying attention because there were other gays. Okay, let's go with I'm okay.
I'm fine, Freddy. I'm really okay.
Yeah? You don't seem okay.
Well, I guess I just thought this would be easier, you know? How did I even get here?
I know. It's okay, Grace. I'm right here with you.
Music is your life, Freddy. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I
You
picked.
coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
I feel like I picked the right option there, even though maybe I didn't. But I don't know that there is a right option, so.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Okay.
Is the world too is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free.
I have that jacket, by the way. One very similar.
A boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
And there's Ashley Johnson.
I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Ooh.
Do you really want to join our band? You sure you got the right audition?
I'd give anything to join you, Grace.
Oh.
All right. Well,
with the fire furious, I have burned my tongue.
Oh.
Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through?
like a boat lost at sea,
Though I'm about to
with no
end,
sails, not a
you
breeze.
still have your life ahead.
I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Oh, fuck. Wait, is this... Okay, this isn't timed. This is just... This is our first choice. This is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing, and everyone likes her more for it. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, and witty. This Grace is very punk rock, and not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. Here's the thing. I like the sound of the Kick-Ass track. However, my method for most video games is the sneaky smart way. I will always go through the sneaky method if I can get it. And this game has actively just given me the sneak option. We'll go blue. We'll go blue for now.
You are right, Calliope, there's always a breeze. But if I build a sail, can I trust the wind to guide me?
Oh.
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Ah.
You didn't come here for the audition, did you? You didn't even know about it.
Caught and called out. I was nearby and your song called to me. I didn't want you to think I was deranged or something.
Weirder things have happened, I guess.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
Ooh. Grace feels like she'd be guarded, in my opinion.
No younger than you. You're what, like 25?
A bit older than that.
Well, you know the story. Nothing ever works out like you think it should. Times 10.
I do know that story. I should go.
Am I gonna see you again? I know you didn't really come to join the band, but
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
right. See you then.
Okay, so we're being introduced to the mechanics, and I'm really enjoying this so far. I know I haven't been giving much commentary on this, but it's blood. Now that I'm here, it's bloody interesting. It is hard to commentate a musical. That is true. Oh, we got a beer. Oh, I think this is where things are gonna go badly. Oh. Somebody's knocking at the front door.
Did you lose your keys, Fred?
Oh yeah, here we go.
What the? Calliope?
I didn't know or else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
Oh, shit.
What happened? Who did this?
I'm going off of instinct right now.
It doesn't matter now. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please? Please, come on.
Oh.
What is that?
You know, I get the feeling that might be how she knew where we lived. Also, as for how someone's killing off the muses, Oh! Hi, Hermes.
Oh,
I think.
I can wait. Take your time.
I was immediately right.
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
I know who this is. Instinctually, Grace isn't going to be accusatory, in my view. The choice is...
Hold on. Who are you? How did you get here?
Through the door? I mean, geez, how did you get here? She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the course is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
Ah. Interesting.
The chorus? You mean the authorities? Are they coming?
I guess they're authorities? But they're not coming here. We have to go to them. Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
Into the weird glowy yellow door. So wait, by picking the blue option at the start, was that me picking for the whole game, or because I saw the red option there, but it was grayed out.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything.
I want to touch things. I want to touch things.
Come back! Okay.
I want to touch things. What can I touch?
Yeah.
What can I touch?
I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
Do we get an option to touch things? Or is that a no? Because I just noticed Ares' circlet and I want that. Hey Zem. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to this. There's been a murder. Cookie. Ow. Ooh. Ah. The chorus. Okay, so Hera, I'd guess. Athena.
Our beloved sister, the last of the muses, has passed on.
Zeus
To
and...
you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my. You have had quite the day,
I don't
haven't
know.
you?
Dionysus, maybe?
Someone died in my arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
So many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
The shiny doorway.
As for who we are, well, that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo,
Oh,
god
Apollo,
of prophecy,
not Zeus.
dressed for the
Okay.
occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess
Aphrodite,
of love.
okay.
And the one glaring at you is Persephone,
Oh.
once queen of the underworld. Together,
Persephone. Okay.
we are the
not,
chorus.
not what I
We
expected
rule
for
over the
Persephone's
idols,
vibes.
our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
And you live
Right,
here?
and you live here. Not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi. We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television! I do what I must.
By the sounds of it, Rockethead. Okay, so this is you have questions, and this is continuation.
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, The part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper, never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
Wow. What the fuck gives you the right, lady?
What do you mean? What do you mean you have to die?
It's exactly as it sounds, Grace.
You can't do that. What about a trial? You aren't the police. Why hasn't someone called the police?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
But it isn't.
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
We should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But this isn't justice.
Ooh. Ooh.
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that
You must know. I didn't
us.
do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now,
I like that the characters are aware of this.
I'm afraid
Like, they're aware that this is weird that they're all singing.
the chorus is in a chorus.
No, you're not. Apollo isn't singing.
Justice won't be ignored.
Apollo isn't singing.
I
The chorus.
disagree.
Yeah. I thought as much.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
Truth seeker, trial seeker. Let me prove
I can
myself.
prove myself. If you let me. I can try.
Oh, Athena looks
We aren't
spooked.
seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
And there we have it.
What just
what?
happened?
What just happened? Am I free? Do I get my day in court?
Yes, you shall. You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, well, our original verdict stands.
You got it.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? I can't possibly do this. This is unfair. You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best. That's all I've got.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
I can have a cookie? Can I actually have a cookie? Or is the owl gonna fuck me up if I try to take a cookie? I get the feeling that the owl is gonna fuck me up if I try to take a cookie. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, put it this way. Somebody kills an idol or a god. That god's eidolon goes into a mortal being who they die in front of or who they chose. But the chorus hasn't seen that choice. Thusly, the idol, the new god, gets marked as a usurper and a murderer, and the eidolon is quote-unquote returned to the chorus. The chorus amasses power, etc, etc, etc. But maybe not all of the chorus is in on it. Hermes is a god, but apparently he's not part of the chorus. And it's interesting, Zeus and Hera are not there. It's Athena, Aphrodite, Apollo, and Persephone. The big three, Poseidon, Zeus, and Hades, are not there. What the fuck happened to them? Okay. Time to head to Grace's apartment, I guess. Inherit the legacy of the last muse.
Grace?
No body. No blood.
Grace!
Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you. Wait, did something happen to you?
Hold on. We're not allowed to tell the mortal authorities. But if we tell Freddy that we became a god, she's just gonna think that we were tripping balls for, like, the whole night. Like, she's gonna think we were on acid or something. However, I'm going the sneaky route, but I don't think making up a story would make any sense. So...
When you got home, there wasn't a body here? No blood or anything?
A body? What do you mean, like a dead body?
Yeah. A woman named Calliope. She showed up and she was...
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup, was it? Because, you know, you can say it's none of your business, Freddy.
Hi, dude. It wasn't a hookup.
It was definitely not a hookup. I'm allowed to say that much, I think.
Allowed to say? Like you're a secret spy? Have you been a secret spy this whole time? Because if you have, that's pretty cool.
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
Okay, so Freddy can't actually see him. I was wondering about that. I was wondering if she could see Pan. Good question.
Your guess is as good as mine.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who
Thanks,
I
Pan.
am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article.
Ooh,
I've
his
come to offer
eyes.
our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
What do you get out of it?
And what do you get out of helping me exactly?
Now that is an excellent question. You'll need that kind of baseless suspicion if you're going to survive among us.
Is it baseless? I've already had my life threatened tonight.
Whoa, wait. Life threatened? What?
Oh, now you've done it. You've gone and upset the mortal.
Can we talk?
So we can just talk about this in front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just, I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
Yeah. Maybe I should have told her I was a god. But yeah, Pan is
That's
a
it?
fae being.
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
I don't know.
You know, I'm taking it one slow breath at a time. It's been a long night.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
She is freaking out. She is fully freaking out. I'm sorry that I'm friend-zoning you, Freddy, but I'm not interested. If I'm gonna play Grace, I'm gonna play Grace as an ace. I'm sorry to get you involved.
I'm really sorry to drag you into all this.
What, are you kidding? I would be majorly pissed if you hadn't.
Really?
Grace, mythology is my jam. If anyone's gonna get turned into stone, it should be me. Now let's go find that killer, okay?
Such
Pan is
darling
looking fine.
camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
She is willing to ignore gods to get inside the leather jacket. Okay. How did you know about me, Pan?
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you,
Hermes.
Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
maybe that might be exactly what... I mean, I get the feeling that that owl is gonna kill me at some point, but you know, that owl has it in for me. What's in it for you?
I still don't trust you. Nobody does anything for free.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Here we go.
I have not, however, asked for anything. As of yet.
Alright, Pan. I don't think he's the killer. No. He's in it for something, but he wouldn't get his own hands dirty, basically.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers?
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Horus started singing.
When I was talking to Athena and the others, they all started singing. Does that mean... that was me?
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere. Lips quivered, souls were laid bare.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that was you.
Okay.
Thanks, Pan.
How does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding.
I'm loving the writing in this so far.
Close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel...
powerful.
Ooh, shiny.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. All that you hear is at your command.
Wait. No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
Okay, we're going blue to start with. And this is timed now.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on? Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
Ooh, I like it.
You need saving. You're not drowning, you're waving. And you two, are you dating? It's so titillating.
Grace, we gotta be careful. Has he slipped something into our drinks? Spouting crap about powers. He could be dangerous. What do you think?
We're going red.
Can we all loosen up now? Remember, this madness is happening to me. This music makes sense to me somehow. But pulling me round is not what I need.
Is that gonna be here all the time?
How dare you? You don't know me.
If she has to be, pass me some wine.
Grace, is this how you let strangers speak to me? Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
I'm so glad I found you. Wolves all around you, but can you survive?
Picking the choices is stressful, actually.
What do I do then?
Whatever you wish, the power is yours.
Grace, I'm frightened.
It's okay, Freddy. I got this.
Going green.
I never knew I had that in me. Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
You don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same. Lost girls, the world's full of lost girls who didn't know which road to take.
She knows what she's doing. I just know what's at stake. Lost girl. Grace is not a lost girl.
'Cause I found her and the news is away.
What does that mean, Freddy? Only he knows.
I've had enough now. She irritates me somehow.
Don't go. Well, maybe I should. Are you both making me choose? Guys, this is unfair, but we're getting nowhere.
Hurry.
Oh, fuck. No! We're going red.
All right, enough. This isn't a game to me. I'm not picking sides. My life is on the line.
Right. Yeah, sorry.
I don't know if that was the right call, but...
Oh, I suppose we did get carried away. But this is your power, Grace. You draw out the passions from within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Okay, so the first choice that we took gives us the sneaky options. So we had to pick one to start for these specific options of like chat options. However, we can pick any of the three when singing. Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't have full control.
Sure, but I have to admit, I didn't feel completely in control.
Of course not. A song goes where a song goes, Grace. It will only go where it wishes. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
Are you done? You've helped Grace already, right?
Indeed I have. But I do have one more thing to impart. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
You should have led
You
with
have
that.
Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss all the dancing? Nonsense. Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
Ah, yeah.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Well... then I'll need her help.
Then I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine, I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Ooh. Yeah, to be fair, having no start is a hard lock to make some deals to get past the roadblock. Yes, that is true. I don't mind that the game's like, oh, here's your main personality, but then you can pick any of them when you're actually in the, like, song zone. that's actually quite a good way of doing it. And like apparently there are like individual soundtracks for each of like the routes. Like if you go straight blue, there's an entire soundtrack for that. Straight red, there's an entire soundtrack for that as well. Straight green. I mean, what I'm doing, I'm essentially going, oh, but we can mix and match, you know? And like there's some parts where I'm like, oh yeah, no, green makes more sense for this, or red makes more sense for this. So that actually this is quite fun. Like I wasn't sure to start with, but this is really enjoyable. And obviously it's a musical, so I'm not commentating as much as I probably usually would. However, I get to talk about this stuff in the breaks. I get to use the what's fucking word? I get to use the intermissions to talk to you guys, basically. Yeah. I mean, I actually, because I didn't get to talk about this at the start, I went to an apartment viewing, yesterday. I put down a. Okay, hold on. No, let me start from. Let me roll it back a bit. I went to an apartment viewing yesterday. The place was nice. Second floor, so like 2 flights of stairs, but that's fine. Relatively wide stairs, relatively nice apartment, living room, bedroom, kitchen, and bathroom. Nice big airing closet in the living room, actually. But what I may do, actually, is switch out the living room for the bedroom, but we'll see. So I put down an application for that. Like 10 minutes later, or not 10 minutes, but like a couple of hours later, I checked the listing on Rightmove. It said let agreed, and I was terrified because I hadn't heard anything. So I messaged them this morning saying, hey, this specific apartment, I went to a viewing, put down an application. I noticed that the property is marked as let agreed on Rightmove now, as the landlord chosen a tenant. Just so that I'd know. And they told me that no, the landlord has not chosen a tenant. They are still in the process of deliberation. Now, the good thing about this property is I might not even need a guarantor for it. Because it's $5.75 per calendar month. That's fucking cheap. That's really cheap in comparison to a lot of other places. So yeah. I am cautiously optimistic and hopeful, and maybe, hopefully before the week is out, I will have news on whether or not I get this place. So yeah. Exciting, fingers crossed, it's all that. We shall see how it goes. I am also looking, I am still looking at other places. But yeah. It's fingers crossed sort of situation at the moment. Yeah, and then tomorrow I am going to be in Manchester. Tomorrow and the next day I'm going to be in Manchester because Elfie is dragging me to see Dan and Phil, I think? I'm not entirely sure, I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm entirely uncertain. But yeah. I don't know. Sliver's in France and either of us are in Manchester. That's fine, Lydia. That's fine. I mean, it's like... I found out that it's literally a £12 train journey from where I'm living right now. So, it's not exactly expensive to go visit. If I want to. Anyway. Let's carry on, shall we? This game is very dialogue heavy. So we'll chat in the intermissions, and I'll commentate a little bit when we're in places.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
Ooh, my. Oh, my.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around.
Oh, okay, so this is our... Interesting. So this is how you poke things. This is how you touch stuff. Elvis pick? Oh. Confirm.
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't, like, his muse, or...
It's signed. It's signed. That photograph is signed. Oh, an Andy Warhol painting. Of Calliope, I think.
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
I mean, she's like a couple of 1,000 years old, so...
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Something's weird about that stage, I just noticed. The guitar is not on the stage, though.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
There is an upstairs, so we'll go there in a second.
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
I wouldn't go quite that far, but sure. I am interested in harp.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Piano?
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
I'm not interested in the drums. They don't interest me.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs? Oh man. Keep it together, Grace.
They got time. Yeah,
it's
they
just
do.
Your average, everyday.
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9.
Hi, Apollo.
Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
What are you doing here, Apollo?
What are you doing? Sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Preparing your villainous monologue?
I'm grieving.
Warning, yeah.
For a dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
I don't think Blue is correct here. I think honesty with Apollo to a certain degree.
Pan told me about it. I was hoping I could find something, some clue about what happened.
You've already met Pan? How odd.
Well, at least he lifted a finger to help me. For his own gain, maybe, but it's better than nothing.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace. You and Calliope both deserved better.
Yes, I mean, in fairness, Apollo as a surfer dude does kind of make sense. Okay, why did you speak up for me?
I should thank you for, you know, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Why is this room such a mess? Actually, no, let's go with the Calliope
Can
question
you
first.
tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Why is
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That end, it's cleaner than my place.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
Oh, we have to ask this question, okay.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
Okay, so the red is the accusatory, but... Actually, can we? I don't think we can. And it's not an option that I would take in this instance. But...
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
Yeah, he has the gift of prophecy. Apollo is on Tumblr. I know this.
I can't do this.
Oh, wait, can... Okay, so we cannot click on these. These are fully grayed out.
Calliope was clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then what's the problem? Don't do it for me. Do it for her.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Here we go.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Years, thousands of years, we walked side by side. She tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
Calliope, she's the way to be. Facing out, finding ways to see beyond what's dead, reaching ahead.
Yeah, that was her. A meteor, a blazing star, and she was no more. What did I do? What didn't I do?
So she is killed, and you're here at her place. On its face, the way it looks, you're to blame.
I'm not.
You claim words won't do. Help me, then I'll know. Show, you need to show. Words aren't the same, never the same.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Then let's see.
Tell me if it's too hard. If I pushed you too far, just say.
It's okay. She's gone. Can't be the same. Never the same. That hidden voice, it'll always play. On a loop, it'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do?
It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Can you explain why?
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
We're talking about
You're
fate.
talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
That's a good point.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate and make a single path clear. But in doing so, all other paths vanish. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Ooh, we get to meet new characters? Yay! Oh, we've gone to a beach house that has been horribly graffitied. really badly. Holy shit. Who the fuck lives here?
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess.
Oh, Apollo
Can
lives
have
here.
visitors.
Okay, that kind of explains it. Aren't the idols rich?
Are idols broke? In all those years, you couldn't save up enough money to afford a housekeeper?
You know, I guess I never worried about it much. Maybe I should.
You said I'm here
Welcome
to meet
to
someone?
Stray Gods.
Yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Like the Oracle of Delphi?
You mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask her questions, I think, or was that just another story?
Oh, you know about that. Okay. Well, that'll make this easier. There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
Kind
There
of.
is.
Who is this?
What?
I want
Ah,
someone to see you.
they're a teenager.
How
They're
many
a
times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
interesting. Okay. I didn't know.
Sorry, I didn't know. He said you might...
Oh, I know what he said. Paul thinks just because I crash here, he can interrupt me whenever he pleases.
I mean...
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
That's actually really helpful. That's kind
I
of...
ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
I like Oracle. You're good with computers?
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I like
I don't know
her.
what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Yes! Yes! I'm assuming she doesn't believe in the god situation. I'm not going to pry on that.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learn to use the computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Core?
Oh.
As in Persephone?
Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Is that a
You
surprise?
weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Will there be
I'm
trouble?
thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone
we're going to
is
the fridge.
rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thanks,
Thank
Oracle.
you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
I really like her. She's fun. Maybe, or at least we're like friendly enough to have like some form of mutual relationship. Ed, I think. I do like the idea that like Apollo's whole gift of prophecy situation has to be put through like a mortal conduit, and some mortal conduits just can't be fucked with it, and others are fine with it. So I mean, there might be a Zagreus in this one, Alexandrios. So far the gods we've met are Aphrodite, Athena, Persephone, Apollo, and Hermes. And Pan, technically. The Pan's god situation is a little more... It's a little weirder than the others. Pan isn't as mainstream. And then we've got the Oracle as well. So I guess that counts. And the Underworld, I believe, is a nightclub by the looks of it. And Pan's not a minor god, Rockhead, realistically
Welcome
speaking.
to the Underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in
Oh,
the Underworld,
hello.
idols can
There's
be
Hermes.
themselves, even if they don't look human.
Not to
Do you come here often?
Oh, no. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Is she friends with anyone?
Not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Not really.
Not really. What do you suggest?
Well, if I know Persephone, and I do, she won't be up for a chat. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
You got it, Apollo. Or Paul, apparently. Yeah, it definitely feels more Fable-esque. Oh, so that's who that is. Eros. Aphrodite's son. Ah. Well, let's go talk to Hermes first.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
So what's
You're
your
not
story?
much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long.
Oh, so this is a new
a year?
Hermes. Or, well,
So
current
I'm not the one to
Hermes.
ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says, one day I'll sit on the
They're
chorus.
relatively-
That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Why not?
Maybe you can shake some dust off the other idols.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of dust.
That is a
You're
lot
right
of
about
time.
that.
I don't think Athena would let me clean anything anyway. She won't even let me touch her spear.
Okay. Sure. How did you know Calliope died?
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
Sounds grim.
That sounds grim.
It's not so bad. Corone could be less creepy, though.
Who's Corone?
The boat guy. He keeps asking me for a mixtape. What even is that?
Mixtape. Karen keeps asking Hermes for a mixtape. Karen might be a few decades out of date. How did you become
You've
an
only
idol,
been an idol
actually?
for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Why do you call yourself Hermes? I mean, I don't call myself Calliope.
You might eventually.
I doubt it.
Most idols do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not you.
Huh. What do you know about the murder?
This is probably a stupid question, but... Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Angry?
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
No, Hermes is a good judge of character in a lot of...
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Is she that bad?
Is Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite. Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Okay, forget I asked.
Whew. Man, just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me goosebumps. Blech.
I like her style, though. Persephone's style is fucking
We'll see you around.
immaculate.
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
You got it, Hermes. Okay. I don't want to talk to Pan right now. And we've talked to Apollo. Let's talk to Eros. Now, I've seen Eros in the trailer. I think. Yes, I have. Eros, by the way, for those of you who are unaware, is the god of lust. Or, well, general sexuality. Aphrodite is the god of love. Eros is the god of eroticism, lust, etc., etc. Let's go talk to Eros. Why not? He looks a little morose, I will say that much.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
There's a god of sex?
Did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really.
Sensuality.
Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't...
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry?
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
Ah. Well, I think we know the answer to this
you
one.
You know
but...
Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, Right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. Like, you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries, it may as well be true.
And yeah, no, like Hermes' voice actor, for example, Ed, is very much I cannot place. They're just like, yes, just somewhere in the middle. So. Okay, where were we? Oh yes, Aphrodite is your quote-unquote mother.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Oh.
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happen?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
And you enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
I like the sheer shirt that he's wearing as well.
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh?
A little
Truth
bit.
is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Even
day?
idols have their bad days, huh?
Bad weeks, bad months, bad centuries. Who am I talking to? You're the one with your life on the line.
Yeah, speaking of, I need to find
Here's the
Persephone.
thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you.
Probably not.
I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
There won't be a problem.
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
Aha. How could you guarantee that?
First, I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal.
Sure. I don't want to talk to Pan. I don't want to talk to Apollo, but I do want to talk to Pan while he's here. Pan, darling. Oh, he's flirting with a waiter.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
Thanks for
I
the
should thank you
address.
for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
I like him.
him. It took some convincing, but at least he's helping me without asking anything in return.
Truly, how do you function with such naivete?
Do you know something I don't?
Yes. I'm sorry, was that in question?
Thanks, Pan. What are you doing here?
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
You were flirting with the waiter for at least 10 minutes. You think he had time to refill your glass?
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you... Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
I'm not gonna ask how can I trust.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Pan is... I don't think he's the murderer, but I also know that he's mostly doing this for his own gain. Okay, let's go talk to Persephone. She is pretty.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are.
I love her coat. I want her
uninvited.
coat.
Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
I have questions.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her Eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace, but I have no reason to help you.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Oh. Oh, she's gone for the stage. Holy shit. Okay. Here we go.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Very well. Here we go. Here we go, guys.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near.
That is gorgeous.
All alone, we both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. But I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find, I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Let's go red.
Wait, you're she the Persephone? Oh boy, a celebrity dissing me. Now remind me, P, jog my memory. Sorry, not up on my ancient history. Underworld, now that rings a bell. Was it you who was married to the king of hell? It's hazy, Hades, so you're his lady? Before my time, because I'm such a baby.
Pop quiz, what do you think that this is? Some little poetry slam.
Okay.
Cute rhymes, but you're out of time. Do you know who I am? Maybe you don't know who I am.
I don't think we're gonna go red again.
Teach me my ABCs, me, I never featured in Euripides. So where are they now? Wow, look around. You're the big cheese of a hole in the ground.
Ouchie.
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise. Coins on your eyes.
There we go.
Give them to the ferryman. Get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen.
Green was grayed out.
Out of interest, is anyone here dead? No one? Yeah, that's probably what I would have said. Hey, let's prove that we're alive. Let me hear you, people on my right. Here we go. On the left now. Come on. How long since you heard something new? Or is that piece of you dead and buried in this cemetery? You ate a bad seed. That's not on me. Rotten too long, blossomed all wrong.
Change shape. In time, you'll see we all rot away into who we will be. Your youth wasn't stolen like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me.
Ooh.
I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams till a muse. I just want Calliope back.
Your Majesty, do you understand who I am? Who I
That wasn't too bad. I do agree that I think we pissed her off by playing red at one point, but, you know.
No. No, you've earned your answers.
Oh, shit.
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt, so I gave her the apartment.
No conflict at all?
That's it? No fights, no conflict of any kind?
Why would there be?
Because you're you, Persephone.
No. Not recently. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years.
Oh.
After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
That means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
I suppose you're right.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
None of you were talking to her. Who would she tell?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Like Athena.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Well, Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Oh, we suddenly get the option. Could Athena be the killer? Along with, shouldn't we tell Athena? Okay.
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
Hecate.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule
So
it
Hecate
out.
is another god that exists.
We haven't tried everything yet.
What about Pan?
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too... messy.
Yeah,
Still,
I
we should
agree with
consider
that.
the idea. For him to show up so quickly is odd.
Do I want to drop this bombshell on these two?
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well...
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't we tell Athena?
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence?
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
Okay. Pan knows something. That much is true. But I don't think they know everything.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Stop it! Stop fighting! Is this what the idols are like? You just what? Live forever and never get over anything?
Ooh.
Super. Becoming a god was such a gift, wow.
Uh-oh. The eyes. The eyes. Oh, shit.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this.
There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I've been before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is
is
not
not
shit.
you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the Sun.
Aren't you a queen with all that that means? Stop looking for a fight. These old wounds, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do?
I'm gonna stay with Persephone on this one.
Or stay.
I'm staying with Persephone on this one. I think Persephone has...
Now that Apollo isn't sucking all the oxygen out of the room, perhaps we can get somewhere.
Was all that really necessary? His reaction wasn't great, but you did provoke him.
It wasn't my finest moment, but you saw how he transformed. Apollo likes to pretend he's not the man he used to be, but behind that sad facade lurks exactly the lout I remember. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one. If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
Thanks, Zen. Okay. I think Athena might be an option, but I don't think presenting that to Persephone at the moment will help.
You've decided to help me then? I wasn't sure you would.
I've already admitted that Calliope might actually have chosen you. Don't push your luck.
Oh, I didn't mean...
You have fight in you. You've taken quickly to the Muse's powers. It's possible that she saw the potential. So yes, I'll help you. If, however, this has all been a desperate deception... Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Fair enough. Oh, shit! Wait, what? I didn't expect this. I didn't expect to get this option. Okay. I mean, okay. Okay. I don't know how Athena would react to this. Not Athena, Persephone. Fuck. I mean, I feel like Grace would be into this. So yeah.
I like this better than fighting with you. Way better.
Helping you rather than wanting you dead, you mean?
You seem like a woman who gets what she wants.
These days, yes.
Then I'd really rather have you on my side.
Wise choice.
Okay, yep, that's fine. Athena will blow her nut with rage. Probably, yeah.
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city, start a revolution, become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Grace looks into it, but okay.
Go home, be patient. When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
You got it. You got it, Miss P. Fucking hell. By the way, I really want her coat. I want that coat. But in like black and silver instead of like dark purple and blue.
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? I was so worried after you left, and... well, I also felt like crap. You were right to be mad. I said I'd support you as your friend, and I didn't. I don't know why I acted like that. I just had this image of you being swept off into some new world without me.
Okay, I'm not going for the heart option because I see Freddy as a friend more than anything. But yeah, no, Grace should apologize.
You're apologizing. After I dumped the whole, hey, I'm a god thing on you, I'm the one who should be sorry.
No. I'm gonna cry.
Wait until after we figure out how to save my sorry life.
Right you are. Tell me what's happened since I saw you last.
I'm sorry, I'm friend-zoning Freddy.
Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo? I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
She has her reasons.
She has her reasons. I just hope I don't end up on her bad side again.
You'll figure your way out of it. You're still you.
I am still me. That's true.
So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, come by Olympus. I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
The idols.
That name keeps coming up. The idols live there, or at least most of them do.
Sounds cool. Even if Pan is there.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
The muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Ooh, okay. I do think we should talk to Apollo really quickly. Before anything else.
Grace.
Yeah, told you she'd be back.
What are you doing here? When you stayed with Persephone, I thought that... Well, I didn't expect to see you again.
I wanted to check on you.
I thought I'd check in on you. The way you left, well, it was quite the scene.
Ah, yes, that. I want to apologize for my outburst. Being around my family brings out the worst in me, I'm afraid. It's why I avoid them whenever possible, and why I should have resisted getting dragged into all this.
I'm not letting you off the hook.
Oh no, you're not squirming out of this that easily. You said you'd help. Just because you blew up at Persephone doesn't mean you get to walk away from this.
When we met, I said I would just make things worse. And I was right.
You haven't.
No.
Even if you had, isn't now the time to fix it?
Goodbye, Grace. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh, come on, Apollo. Oh, fine. Okay, let's talk to Pan first, and then we'll go see Persephone. Oh, this is Olympus. Well... yeah, that makes sense, to be honest.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building, all those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
How many idols are there?
How many idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Oh, I don't know. 20, 30. Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
I didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all. Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some are merely immortal. Hangers-on, if you will. You'll meet them all, given time.
Is Olympus hidden?
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here, or...?
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns.
And
Olympus is the same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Am I gonna have to give him my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse, darling. First, you must outlive the weak.
Right. Good point. I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
You asked me to meet you here?
I did. As I recall, you owe me a favor that I now wish to collect, if you'd be so kind.
Sure. I'm not breaking rules for you.
Fine. But just so you know, I'm not doing anything that's against the rules. I already have one trial coming.
Grace, baby, Boobala. Have I ever led you astray?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires.
Okay.
I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even. If
Sure.
that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
What is a
What is
reliquary?
this reliquary? Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands of years. Books, mainly. We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands on them.
Unsavory like you?
Unsavory like most. Athena has decreed that these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate and herself. A rather
That's
dull
weird.
waste of so much amassed knowledge and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
What kind of
This
favor is
person
this?
I'm to help. What does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I.
You already said that, Pan.
This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
Okay. I wonder who would...
If these relics are off limits, does that mean they're dangerous?
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
My, such an adventurer you are. It's possible, but ask Hecate first. She, and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
You got it, Pan. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll think about it, but no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless.
Asterion, I recognize
I'll send a
that
package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll see
The
me.
Oh, fuck!
Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf.
Oh,
will you?
no! He's the guy who fucks Theseus! Oh, shit, no! Am I gonna have to deal with Theseus? I don't want to deal with Theseus, he's a bastard! Oh, God! Oh, do we need to... Oh, fuck. Okay, let's go see Asterion, then. Oh, we brought
When I
Freddy.
opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead we have... Where the hell are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
That's how Pan described it. He said it was a, what's the word?
That is where relics are kept, like magic items, like when we played D&D.
This is
Okay,
nothing
so that
like
missed
D&D.
a line
Well,
just
I
then.
don't know about you, Grace, but if a dragon came flying out of that mist, I would not be the least bit surprised.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
About this
The
idol.
idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name. You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not surprised?
Alright,
Do you
what
know
about
anything
Hecate?
about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone, off in our little corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool.
Oh my
I
god,
bet
Freddy,
knowledge is
please
important to her.
focus.
Could be an angle if you talk to her.
Okay, good
That
idea.
sounds good, yeah. Hey, Hecate, I love your library. So much knowledge. Wow.
She says, knowing full well she's the smartest person I've ever met.
If I'm so smart, how am I in this predicament?
It's not a predicament, Grace. It's an adventure.
I don't think the Minotaur is dangerous. I don't think I need to talk about that.
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
I'm not
It's
going to
more of a
exhaust
mist,
every
really.
option.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
I'm interested
Honestly,
in relics.
The reliquary is what I'm really interested in.
Ooh, a plan C. Go on.
There has to be some magical relic that could help me out. The trick will be finding it and getting my hands on it.
That will be a trick, yeah. I love your plans.
Okay, thanks, Freddy. Woo! Big lady! Big lady! Really big lady.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust
Ma'am,
from whence you came.
please, if you don't mind. I'm
I'm not mortal! Wow, does that sound weird coming out of my mouth?
You, perhaps, but the one with you? Mortals cannot learn of the knowledge kept here. Not ever!
Freddy is special.
Freddy's not just any mortal. She's special. And she already knows about the idols.
We have been revealed. We are.
Oh my god, she's a drama queen.
No, not undone. I swear, I can go if you want. I will. I'm not gonna tell a soul. It's enough that I even got to see this place. It is so amazing. It's like the Great Library of Alexandria, which, you know, was destroyed, and one of the greatest tragedies of human history.
Hecate just looks a little...
I have created this sanctuary at great cost. Knowledge is fragile and must be respected.
Hecate?
If you want someone who respects knowledge, Freddy is definitely your gal. Hecate? Meet Freddy. Music lover, writer of lyrics, reader of so many books, I doubt she even knows how many.
Hi. Big fan.
Okay, so we're just like setting
Mortal,
these two up.
You wish to see more. I can see the fire burning in your eyes.
Could I?
Oh god, the wall of text!
Since Grace told me about this place, I have been dying to see it with my own eyes. Seriously. Like, is that a spiral staircase over there? Can I climb that thing? Do you have like those ladders that like slide around and like help you go higher? Because I would love to just like stand on those. It's like my dream. I like, have dreams about it, and it's like my favorite thing to even just dream about. Just books in general.
No, you cannot be Grace.
Sure am.
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? You knew Calliope was going to die?
No, I am not informed of this for another 11 months and 3 days.
Or I could just tell you now?
That cannot be. It is written.
Oh, I see.
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident and...
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
You
Guess
have
I'm not the only one with a problem.
But this cannot be.
The sooner you accept that someone, somehow, screwed up your magic books, the sooner we can get on to figuring out what happened.
Uh-oh.
You will explain. We will both sit, and you will explain. There will be tea.
There will be tea.
This book you speak of, she goes back in time to meet a Scotsman lover who exists in the past.
Oh yeah, several times. It's pretty awesome. You really don't have it?
Mortal printing has outpaced my capacity, I fear. I must focus my efforts on a select portion.
Look, I hate to interrupt girl talk, but you said we have a problem?
Indeed.
Yeah, I think Hecate and Freddy are getting
From
together.
what you have described, something outside the realm of fate has occurred.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Years? I don't have years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Actually, I came here to speak to Asterion. If, he is here.
A visitor for Asterion? How strange.
Oh.
Oh, are there any guests? Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Wow, okay.
Oh,
Freddy
he's
was
adorable.
right.
As if there was any doubt.
Oh, he's
My
adorable.
old friend, this is Grace.
Oh,
She's
no.
our muse from the line of Calliope,
He's so
and it is she who
fluffy.
asked for you.
I'm
Handsome.
here on behalf of Pan. He owes you a favor? Something to do with...
No, not Pan. Nah, never heard of him.
Asterion, of course you know Pan.
No idea what he'd want. No, sir, no favours. Nah, not this Minotaur.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
But there must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
Please say, it is written.
It is written.
Did you hear that? Pan sends me all this way and Asterion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
I don't think the favor is getting Hecate's attention. I do think that, like, letting Hecate know that something fucked up on the threads of fate is relatively important. I think we
I
go
back
to
to Pan and tell him the Minotaur didn't want a favor after all.
I guess, but didn't it seem really odd to you that, do you hear what I'm hearing?
He's still here. I had to run the entire... that's a long way, innit? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
Why not in front of her?
Why couldn't you... Wait. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Oh, this is so great. I love this.
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell
boy.
her. Please,
Oh,
help me tell her.
Oh, God. Okay.
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is... She's just the best. Like, she knows everything and she always smells so good. Like, she's so nice to me and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
Oh, they're just two nerds.
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking about how
Killing
sometimes
her
meat has that
cat?
grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I panicked. I'm just not good at words. Right? Really not good.
Okay. Why
Do you really
Kate?
call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Well, sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, a new identity. And I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it. She said, "Thank you, Asterion."
Oh my god, he's got it bad.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. Please say you'll help me.
What if she turns you down?
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm me. But just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you. No matter what she says. I promise.
Okay.
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you. Even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
I can't say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
Yeah, but to do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand it.
Thanks, Freddy.
What exactly did you have in mind, Freddy?
I'll set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart. Be honest. You can do it.
Oh god, here we go. I wonder if Hecate knows about this.
You cast a spell on me.
Oh god, okay.
Literally, obviously.
Oh god.
But I feel in summary.
Oh no.
Are meant to be.
Oh god,
'Cause you put a hex on me.
Oh god, okay.
Do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me? Right off the bat, I'm done. 'Cause you've gone all quiet, it's deafening silence. I'm just joking, having fun. So let's ignore.
Oh no.
This
isn't working. This isn't
I
working.
knew this would come. It was written, a confession unbidden. You say that you're smitten, perhaps you're possessed. I have one request. Is this real how you feel, or is this part of some elaborate jest?
It's not, my love.
My love? Yes, keep going. Try again.
You've cast a spell on me. It's a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically, oh Katie, it's just you and me. Everything I do for you is perfect for.
Yeah, I don't know that I should be silent on this, but my god. Oh my god, not the cat, not the cat! Oh!
I saw this day long ago. What to do, I do not know. I was dismissive of any true kind of love.
I don't know that I should just be quiet about this.
You have always been true. It is all too...
I don't mean to confuse you, my love.
My love?
Oh god.
Is that too weird?
I have yet to decide, Asterion.
Then,
Keep it together, Asterion. Don't lose it.
Hecate, you've cast a spell on me, and I'm ashamed of what your magic has done to me. I could have kept my mouth shut, now it's agony, and you've gone all weird, and that's what I
Freddy, help him! Freddy, help him!
Someone please rescue me.
Freddy, you gotta step in. Me? Yeah, you're just as qualified as I am.
I can't step in. That's bad.
Hecate, I'd say he's really put himself out there. Now he cannot undo. It's a brave thing to do. Wish I had his daring. But I'm saying that I've missed out before. Last chances rushed out that exit door. I could never let my heart be heard. And it's withering. Now I'm reconsidering.
I'm not sure if I'm doing this
I'm
right.
tempted, but what you're all telling me is nothing will go wrong, for it's destiny. Have you truly considered this carefully? Black magic takes a toll, and if you lose control, the cost is paid by reality. Is my heart worth everything going amiss? I cannot protect you from the dark abyss. So don't dismiss, just resist.
You think that I don't know the darkness inside of me. You know the stars, but do you remember your history? I love the person I have become.
Oh wait, is this the set of Beauty and the Beast? It is. It's the ballroom from Beauty and the Beast.
Come with me. Come with me. Come with me.
Asterion.
Kate?
It seems you've cast a spell on me.
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written. You've cast a spell on me. To think I shall have my own story. You've cast a spell on me. And we shall write it together. You've cast a spell on me. A tale of romance and glory. You've cast a spell on me. But do we have enough leather?
Leather? Leather? Excuse me? Where did the leather come into this? What? This lady is kinky, apparently. My god. Gods. Multiple.
Well, that was diverting. You felt this way the entire time, Asterion, and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, you know, half a man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Asterion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
I'm happy it
I'm
worked
glad
out.
to see someone happy, finally.
That would be me.
I am also not displeased by this course of events.
Wow, look at you.
Oh, I see.
Living the
Bound in
wild
leather
life.
books, yes.
Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Asterion will get back.
Wait for me outside, yeah?
You got it.
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, what'd I tell you?
Whew. You still here?
I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
You got it. I mean...
Oh, I bet she did.
Yeah, well, Kate wants us to talk about our feelings more. And there, of course, was tea. Right, so I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
Calliope...
She did what?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
Huh. How do you know nothing?
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what? Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
Interesting.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
Interesting. Now, why was Medusa
What was Medusa
here?
doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked. She never got into the reliquary, though. She was just out here in the fog.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
Oh. So Athena
knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's not the chatty type, you know. She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
How was Calliope wounded?
How could Calliope have been wounded?
It couldn't have been Medusa, like I said. She never got close.
But Calliope was wounded inside the reliquary?
That's where the blood was. We don't have anything that would attack anyone, though.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Calliope did. Someone else could have.
Yeah, but the alarms are just to protect all the books and relics. That's it. Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
What kind of relics are
What
there?
relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
That's all I need
This
to know.
means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
We know Medusa was here. She might even have been involved.
Well, she's super scary, but, you know she works for Athena, right? I thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
You got it, Asterion.
You okay there, friendo?
I was expecting Asterion Theseus romance, but
I just can't help but feel like
apparently
I'm
not.
missing something right in front of me.
Asterion Hecate romance.
Calliope came here for a reason. Why? Someone has to know because they knew she was here.
True.
And Athena knows what went down here. She can't honestly still think it was me, can she?
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess
Why
so.
is that door open?
Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Sure. Okay.
Pan! I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things? I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You might have warned me what his love life issue was.
What was it? Asterion wouldn't say.
You really didn't know?
It was exhausting trying to get the poor fellow to admit as much as he did. At any rate, you seem to have worked it out. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
You already knew I would, right?
Oh? Did I?
Come on, Pan. How stupid do you think I am? The place you sent me for this favor just happens to be where Calliope was attacked. You had to know I'd discover that. If you wanted me to know, why not just tell me? What's the angle? Tell me why I shouldn't be suspicious, Pan.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
Oh, okay. I don't think I want to romance Pan, though I do like being given the option.
I'm trying to, Pan, but you make this really hard.
Ah, yes. Doubt. What a fascinating concept, and an excellent reason to hesitate. Alas, it is my burden to be forever condemned by my idle brethren. I've become accustomed to it. Truly. I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
And if I can't accept that? If I find out you're somehow involved in this?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
I don't know.
If you're still up for trading favors, I could use more help.
Oh, of course you could. You could live the high life, Grace. Throw caution to the wind. Embrace what you can before you...
Before I die?
Ooh.
You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
I see. I mean, that is kind of
You
Pan's
want to
MO.
find Medusa, I suppose.
She was at the reliquary, but you already knew that.
You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards. But do be careful if you call on her, Grace. Medusa is a hideous monster and should be treated as such.
Why is that? Why is it always the monsters need to be treated as such? Yeah, I mean, well, he never said he didn't tell lies. Ed. And Pan's MO is very much free spirit type sort of thing. Let's go talk to Persephone. See what she's got for us. And we can relay some of our information
Oh, back
as well.
already, are you? It's just as well. I've asked around, called in some favors, just enough to get an idea of what all the idols are currently up to. Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Pan may be our prime suspect after all.
Straight
Hey,
business, I
Persephone,
see.
nice to see you too.
Oh, I'm sorry, are we girlfriends now? Did you come here for a social call over mimosas?
I wouldn't turn down a mimosa.
Oh, well, by all means, put your feet up. Hey, let me get you a cushion. It's your life on the line, not mine. While waiting for your drink, perhaps we can return to the subject of Pan.
I don't think so.
Let me offer an alternative to your Pan theory. What about Medusa?
So my sources are correct. You have been running around doing things on your own.
Yeah, maybe I should bring you up to date.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Medusa was at the reliquary that night. You don't intend to confront her directly, do you?
Well, I did come here first. I
I'm
don't know
not
yet.
sure. Isn't she dangerous?
Even if she's not actually involved in Calliope's death, yes. Confronting Medusa should be your last resort. For now, I'd say looking into Pan's involvement is more important.
Really?
I
Why
want to
is
send
that?
you to a party, Grace. One Aphrodite is holding.
Oh,
She and
okay.
Eros know Pan perhaps better than anyone. If you go, it'll give you a chance to find out what he's really up to.
Why a party?
Couldn't I just go wherever she lives and ask her?
You could, but if you go to this party, she'll be grateful. She holds it from time to time and always asked Calliope to attend, but Calliope never would. You can put two and two together. A grateful Aphrodite might be willing to tell you what Pan is really up to.
Alright, I'll
One
consider it.
wild party with a goddess of love coming up.
It's less of a wild party and more of a somber affair.
You mean like a cocktail party?
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
Gotcha. Expectations of fun downgraded considerably. I'll let you know what I find.
Day 3. Alright. Let's go to Aphrodite. Although, if we go to Medusa's and then go to Aphrodite, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we go to Medusa's and find out a little bit about Medusa's whole shtick? Or do we go to Aphrodite and talk to Eros in the process? Pan does feel a bit like a red herring, but I don't know that Medusa will know as much as... Yeah, I don't know. Let's go to Medusa.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Oh, there you are. Man, this place is the worst. I think someone peed
Hi,
on me.
Freddy. Why do you have a
What are you
mace?
doing here? What, you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
You have
What
equipment?
kind of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
This isn't a meeting, Grace. You're not here to sell her on your business plan.
Please tell me you don't have any weapons in there.
I'm sorry,
I certainly
she's got a
hope
mace.
You brought more than sheer ignorance.
Hi, Pam.
Oh, it's you.
It is me. How exciting, no?
Pan, what are you doing here?
I'm the one who told you about this place. You didn't expect my curiosity to get the better of me?
Feeling
Let me
guilty.
guess. You feel bad about how we left our last conversation.
Me? Feel bad?
Yeah. You know, the part where Grace is already lost, and why not use her while you still can?
Oh, we told Freddy
It's
about
true.
that, apparently.
I am a bad man, and I spoke poorly.
And? That's it?
I'd hope even you, Freddy, could see that advice from an idol might be useful here.
I suppose.
I do like Pan.
Asterion said Medusa works for Athena. Is that right?
A truer description, I'd say, is that she's more Athena's servant. Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become whatever Athena needs. Spy master, enforcer, provider of garden statuary.
That doesn't sound fair.
It isn't. But keep in mind, Medusa is no helpless maiden. She is as clever as she is dangerous. And Athena knows it.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, considering this is an indie game, it's a humble game, literally. I'd say it's doing pretty well. It's pulling a lot of weight so far. I don't...
Medusa is the one who turns people into stone just by looking at them, right?
People, yes. Idols, not so much. Or that's my assumption. I'll admit to not knowing if she's ever turned her gaze on one of us.
Great. Is there any way to make someone not a statue, if it turns out she can?
Short of Medusa dying? No. Not unless she wishes it.
Oh.
Medusa's clever and works for Athena, but what's she really like?
She doesn't exactly come to the parties, Grace. Medusa is an enigma to most of us. If idols hide in the shadows, she lurks in even darker places. She's an outsider, and she loathes us as much as she needs us.
Is she dangerous?
Let's just say we're all rather relieved she stays away.
I don't... I'm aligning with Medusa. I'll say that much.
If you have any advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
She used to be human, right? And then Athena cursed her. Pretty unfairly, too.
Now, however, Athena hasn't the power to undo her own curse. Or so she claims.
That's gotta suck.
Medusa isn't happy about it, no. Yet she survives because she must. As do we all.
Well,
okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
See? That's the spirit. Now there's simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're here.
You're gonna help her do that?
Why not? You're more apt to become a statue than to be any true help, my dear.
Knock it off, both of you. I have a plan for getting inside.
A word of advice before we proceed. Once you find Medusa, make the number a knockout.
Okay. Skylight? Do we go in through the skylight, everybody? Hold on. Where'd my mouse go? Okay, so we have distract, confront, or sneak. And I think sneak is more my personal favorite.
Did you really have to follow us up here? You grunted the entire climb.
Those were exertions. I am a hardy but delicate flower.
Huh. Just the kind of help we needed.
Neither of you are helping. I have to concentrate to pick this open.
Are you sure it's wise to go jumping in through a skylight, Grace? It's rather dramatic.
Exactly, that's the point.
You know, for having two helpers along, you're both offering more criticism than help.
Criticism is how we help?
Listen to your Freddy. She is oddly canny for a mortal.
Great, nothing like a comedy act to get us inside undetected. And there we go. Coming?
Absolutely. This is the fun part.
Maybe let's split up and look around.
Welcome to the Viper's Nest. Oh.
What a long day, hiding in the light. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right.
I like this design.
I'm really gonna hate myself tonight.
Right, let's play. I'm sure you can bite, okay. But you get a fight today. You're fighting Grace this time. And this time's mine. This time.
For centuries, these heroes got sent to me. Each one of them bent to me.
Not meant to be this time.
This time and all time.
This time's mine.
This time's mine. This time just like every time. He's mine. Now look into me. Your body goes freely every time as it tenders, turning gently as it renders. Can you say that once again? I missed it. You really want to sing, but your silly mouth won't do a thing. It's meant to work that way. I call it the preparation. Yes, I could make you stone, but then my dinner's blown. That's why I've got this other way. Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey, look
You flipped that hood. Then out came the snakes. Oh, you're so good. Finally, some steaks. Oh, the ice thing. What a difference an actual monster makes.
Athena made you like this. She was mad at me, so.
Well, why was she mad?
She said I'd been bad.
Had you been?
No. Now look into me.
Listen, Medusa. She's ashamed of what you do, but she never stops using you. Hey, I'd be a monster too. I'd be like you, big time. And it's time to realize you're the victim of a
You're
crime.
lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys. We both know the victim's you, the monster's me.
You don't know, you don't know.
Do you know that you didn't
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean
Athena knows. No! Finally, it to me. Persephone can get you free. Set me down, so free. Is that a yes? That's a maybe.
Maybe what?
Ooh, fiery.
They must be hypnotized by your amazing butchness.
Must be, I guess.
Are they serious?
That depends. What do you think, Medusa? Will you help me out?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Why were you at the
reliquary the night Calliope was murdered? I want to know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only
Wait,
followed
is that-
Calliope
is that,
to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
But you were
Is that
there
Archly
that night.
Bumani?
Yes, yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
Huh. Why were
You
you
followed
following?
Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
Yeah, I thought that
So
was
you
Archly
were
Bumani.
spying on her.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized
I
she was
really
headed to the
like her
reliquary,
design,
that eve I
by the way.
followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Did you find out why Calliope
Did you ever
was there?
find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
A tasty snack for you to hunt down.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
Oh, that seems rather unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me.
And you
You
didn't
haven't
tell
told
Athena?
Athena any of this? You agreed to help, remember?
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected.
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I agreed to help you. I speak the truth.
Right,
No, I believe
and not
her.
at all trying to cover your own ass.
No, I do
You
believe
presented an
Medusa.
opportunity. To taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
Yeah, I believe
know it's
her.
hard to
I
believe what her mom
and she's
tells
so
you,
like
but
she's
it
so
is
lovely.
true.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
I've told you everything I know. We have a bargain. You said my curse might be lifted.
Hey,
Yeah?
I'll ask Persephone. That's all I can do.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy.
No, I agree.
I know what
I agree.
am
Like,
horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
I believe you.
Whether I tell Athena depends. Have you done this before?
Medusa, what happened to Artemis?
She left? I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth... I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
I like that. I really like this character. And I am glad that I walked into this with the opinion of just because she's a monster doesn't mean she's a bad person
May
necessarily.
I just say what a delight your resourcefulness has proven.
And you're not completely awful, I guess.
Please, you two,
Pondering
knock
the
it
big
off.
question, Grace. Do we actually believe her?
Yes. Yes, I do. And the weird thing is, it gives us the sneaky option of it's too obvious. But I don't know what that means in this context. Is it it's too obvious that she's the killer? Or is it it's too obvious that, like she's a red herring? I don't know. I'm gonna go with it, but...
Seems a little obvious, doesn't it? If Medusa wanted to eat Calliope, why didn't she?
Well, you got away. Maybe Calliope did too.
So Medusa stabbed her? And then ran off hoping Athena wouldn't find out?
Okay, so it is the one I would prefer.
No, Medusa's fear was real. She just doesn't want to be blamed.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, so that was fun. Grace, I'll meet you back at home.
I trust that little adventure was useful to you, Grace?
Ooh. You're forgiven.
Wow, that is pretty pathetic, I have to say.
You wound me, Grace. My pride, look at it lying there.
You're the worst. Fine, I forgive you.
Since you are safe and uneaten, I shall leave you to your adventures. Until we meet again, dear Grace.
You got it, Pan. Yeah, I don't think it's Pan. And I am 100% certain that Medusa has nothing to do with this. Now, here's the thing, guys. We've been going for 3 hours, right? I don't... Oh, neat. We have full character profiles on everybody we've met so far. That's cool. Ooh. I love this character design, by the way. I absolutely adore this character design. Oh, Styrian. They all the character designs are really cool. Athena makes me want to punch her, though. Apollo's fine. Aphrodite is very neat. Hermes is envy. Calliope is dead. And Freddy is butch, apparently. Athena is kind of punchable, yes. But yeah, Calliope was attacked. Not by anything native to the reliquary, but something... Well, what's possible is that Well, actually, no. Medusa said that Calliope was attacked in the reliquary. So something in the reliquary attacked Calliope. Yeah, I don't know, Ed. Anyway, as I was saying, we've been going for about 3 hours now, and I am really enjoying this. However, I get the feeling we've got about half the game left. Despite the fact that I really want to play some more, I think we're gonna leave it here for now. And we're gonna go back to the main menu because I think we can load. Yeah, we can load the game. We're in Act 2. That's fine. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to call it for the evening. My headphones are beeping at me to tell me I need to charge them. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening, everyone. I will not be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be in Manchester. I'm going to a show with Elfie. For now, though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining us this evening. I hope you all had fun. I certainly did. Have a very good evening, everyone, and a very good night. And we shall see you all next time. And for now, we're gonna go raid a James Stephanie Sterling, who is currently playing Dynasty Warriors 3. Thank you all very much for joining us, everyone. I hope you all had fun. I certainly did. And, yeah. Night, everybody.